footsteps around my bedroom sometimes, and what I'm more aware of, which freaks me a little bit, is hearing someone breathing when there's no one else in the room with me. I can hear someone's breathing. And obviously, I don't like it very much.
Is it, you say the time's between 3 and 4. Mm-hmm. Is it a specific number, or is it just randomly between 3?
Randomly between 3 and 4.
Well, the gentleman I'm seeing is really, what I said, he's really weathered looking. He's really thick set, right? He's like really worked. That's the only way I can describe him. He's worked. He's got grey hair. I can see him wearing like a cap, a tight cap. No, I can see him. I can see him. I'm not sure if he's smoking. Laser put on with a fully charged battery. I recorded it, and it was like it just went gone. And I've just opened the brand new battery, put it in there, and come on now. So this has gone off 3 times. So I don't know. It's very strange. I actually feels like there should be a building right where your garden is supposed to be, like where the trampoline is. But there,
like a big sort of castle, like do the rock castles made up like the old stone.
Yeah.
One of the things people go through when having paranormal activity in their homes is the fear of not being believed, which is why one of the key aspects of any investigation is understanding that whatever your own personal beliefs are, whether skeptic or believer, you have to understand that the person reporting the activity is having an experience. Our job is to determine why. We were called to help a lady in South Wales area who was experiencing such activity. For the purpose of this video, we will call her B, so not to reveal her identity. Like most of our house cases, it started with one of our mediums picking up on impressions of what they feel is around the person and around the premises in general. I am Jared from Paranormal Now, and if you like this video, please subscribe to the channel, click the bell, and add your thoughts in the comments below.
Name, but I'm always sketchy when he was basically, it sounds a bit like Malcolm or something like that. It does, right? It sounds like an M sounds, and it sounds very sort of similar to that what he's trying to give me. He's quite a soft-spoken gentleman.
The only one that fits that description is on my father's side.
It's not your dad's dad, is it?
No, because he wasn't particularly tall or slight, and he had lots of grey hair when he passed.
No, this guy's, his hair's white, but he's proper tall. He's not coming through very clearly.
Your grandfather's name that you mentioned is called Sid.
No, it's not that then. Right, I am picking up quite unless he's not to do with you, right?
On occasion, the spirits will determine just how the investigation goes. This was the case here, as the mediumship session was being interrupted by spikes on the K2 metre. Was a spirit trying to communicate with us?
To the device, and the lights will go off like you just seen. Alright? So, okay. I want to ask Is there a spirit trying to communicate with us? Thank you. Thank you very much. Can you see that?
Yep.
Right, okay. Is
Just a minute, mate.
okay.
Take a seat, Rich.
What I'm going to do, I'm going to ask you a series of questions. Alright, we need to try and establish who you are. Alright, thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, okay, I can sense there's an urgency with you. Alright, if you need our help, alright, we will try, we will do our best to help you. That's why we're
Got my
here.
jacket.
Alright. Right. Right. So what I want to do is when he answers yes to my question, step close to the device, alright? When he answers no, just step away. So you make it light up for yes, and you just step back, and it doesn't light up for no. Okay? So can I ask, do you need our help, please? If you need our help, make the device flash. You can use my energy if you like. Alright, we don't mean you any harm. Alright, we are here to help you. That's why we're here this evening, okay?
What sort of communication was you having just now?
It went up to the red. It was flashing.
And
And
response to questions?
Yeah, I responded to it. Of course I was responding to questions. I wouldn't be asking on it.
No, but what, in questions as who they were and what?
Didn't get that far.
Didn't get
I got
that far.
I got as far as I got as far as them actually. Yeah, there we go. Come on. Is there anything electrical around here at all?
Only the lamps.
Right, it wouldn't be the lamps. There's nothing. It's not going to be mobile phones or anything, because that.
Where's
My mobile phone's over here.
Let me get my bag.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
I'll try my one.
Yeah, I get the other one out as well. Alright. Alright, can you step back for a second? Thank you, thank you. So, step back for no. Alright? And step forward for yes, so make it light up for yes. I got two of them here, right? Just for a little bit of validation, that's all. Okay? Right. Do you need our help? Can you make the device light up if you need our help? No. Okay.
Can I just ask, I don't know, I know Jared's, you've been speaking to Jared.
Yeah.
So
I
what sort-
purposely haven't told him nothing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to ask though, what's been sort of happening?
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, right. Right. Can you, what's been going on?
Right. I'm quite sensitive anyway. I'm used to seeing spirit lights. I've never had any. Right. What's been happening is between 3 and 4 every morning I've been waking up. I think, oh, why am I waking up at the same time every morning? And I was kind of in between consciousness, and I didn't wake up. I was woken up. And I can't remember if someone was talking to me or someone shook me, because I was like, that wasn't me waking up naturally. So
Yeah.
someone that was obviously been waking me up between 3 and 4 in the mornings. There's footsteps around my bedroom sometimes, and what I'm more aware of, which freaks me a little bit, is hearing someone breathing when there's no one else in the room with me. I can hear someone's breathing. And obviously, I don't like it very much.
Is there, you know, but you say the times between 3 and 4.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a specific number or is it just randomly between 3?
Randomly between 3 and 4.
Right, okay.
I didn't think of that actually, yeah. If it was like 3:33, it could be, that would have significance.
I keep my phone next to my bed because I set that for my alarm clock in
Yeah.
the morning, and I always check it, and it's always between, and when 4 o'clock is gone, I think, oh thank goodness that was good, I can go back to sleep now.
Is that sort of like, is that the main form of the activity or is it anything else sort of like the...
I hear lots of noises, but because I'm such a nervous person, I always just tell myself it's something else, like
Yeah.
something cooling down, or a noise, or one of the children, even though I know they're
Yeah.
usually both asleep. Yeah.
Right. Have you noticed anything out of place or... Like, you know, your furniture or
nothing
anything
moves.
like that?
Nothing's
moved?
in the wrong place. Nothing's moved. I don't lose
Nothing's
anything.
gone missing or something and
No.
just turned up?
No.
Okay.
Certain smells. Is a smell of an older person and cigarettes. Sometimes I'm a non-smoker. Like, you know, you when you're non-smoker, you smell cigarettes really, you know.
Yeah.
And you know, it's always seems to. The rest of the house I'm fine with. When it comes to bedtime, it always seems to be my bedroom freaks me out.
Your bedroom?
Because I always feel the presence in my bedroom when I'm in there. The rest of the house is fine, and it always seems to be my room for some reason. But I suppose that's where I'm more relaxed, and that's when.
Is it a certain time of the night it starts, or is it just like it is normally early
Seems like
hours?
whatever time I choose to go to bed, it seems to be about half an hour of me settling down.
Okay. Just a random question, because I'm going to ask, because I don't know why again this poll. You know where the old hospital used to be in Church Village?
Yeah.
Have you got any connection with anyone down there?
No.
No?
I'm from Cardiff.
Oh, you're from Cardiff, is it?
Yeah.
Alright, okay. Because for some reason when I walked in I saw that hospital.
Oh, saying that, my great grandmother, my mum said, used to be from Church Village. Yeah, they had a sweet shop or something. But when I knew her, she had moved to Cardiff, you see.
Oh, was it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just weird because I know they're having some really amazing activity with the housing estate is built where the old hospital was.
They? Oh,
Yeah.
thank you.
And I don't know why, it just popped into my head as soon as I walked in there and I was thinking, it's a bit strange. Do you mind if I put a camera up in the bedroom that I can watch by
Yeah.
you?
Yeah,
Just out of curiosity.
Well,
Oh, there we are.
that's the corner.
I pick up something from that corner really strongly, so I was just curious to
it
see.
wasn't an old man, was it?
Huh?
There was an old man in here, and he did want to cross over, but I tried to do it remotely, but I'm not sure if I did it right. Not did it right, but...
Sorry, I was just talking about this before you come up.
What?
An old man that I'm picking up. I think he's associated with the land.
Because I did have an old man, but he was kind of blonde. His hair would have been blonde when he was younger, right?
Yeah.
And he was kind of mousy coloured. Mousy coloured hair. It wasn't particular. That's the thing. I don't know if I'm picking up someone now, or if I'm picking up the gentleman that was there. Because I opened the door, but because my energy hasn't been here, sometimes it's better if I work from a photograph, or I do try and when I've done it remotely, like I did it with Jenny. You remember a couple of weeks back? You know, it does sometimes work. But someone did go over. This gentleman had mousy blonde hair, but I seen him go over. I seen a woman come and get him, and he went through the door. So I don't know if there's a couple of them.
But the gentleman I'm seeing is really what I said. He's really weathered looking. He's really thick set, right? He's like really that's the only way I can describe him. He's worked. He's got grey hair. I can see him wearing like a cap, like a dye cap.
No, it's not.
I can see him. I can see him. I'm not sure if he's smoking.
I wonder if it's that quarryman that you were talking about. He didn't have a dye cap. The one I saw, like his hair was kind of like, imagine Boris Johnson's hair 20 years from now. Like it was like that.
Yeah. This guy's grey. He's got it's kind of long because it's kind of like scruffy. Not long as in like to shoulders. I mean long as in like your sort of length.
Yeah,
but more
yeah,
like
yeah.
just wild sort of looking.
Yeah. Oh, it's giving me a headache now. Right, what's going on, bud? Right, take a step back for me, please. He's very pushy, isn't he?
Turn my camera off. That's strange.
He doesn't like. He's not happy about. This is going off again. Right. Can we try and talk to you, please? Are you willing to talk to us? Thank you. Right. Can you make the lights go off? Can you make the lights go off? Thank you. Right. See, I haven't got my phones though. You've got my phones, haven't you?
You thought you had your phone in your pocket then, didn't you?
I got packed filters in there, so I just wonder what's. So
Yeah,
let's try.
nice.
You
No.
give it a try, bud.
I'll tell you what I want to do. Just
He's not happy about us being here, is he? You picking that up?
When I come in and you were whoever you were talking to, I felt they weren't happy with me walking in, which was very strange. But I'm not too sure.
I don't think it's anything nasty. I don't pick up any sort of like malicious intent. I feel more it's like it's personal, if that makes sense. Like it's like to them there's something of theirs, like where the land is of theirs, or it's something, there's something to them there's something personal to them keeping them here. But I think it's like their personality why they don't like, you know, us.
Both myself and Richard had picked up on multiple people, some associated with the family, others associated with the land, however none of which able or perhaps unwilling to communicate with us through the device, leaving two questions what needed answering. Why were myself and Richard getting multiple spirits and conflicting information, and why were the spirits unable or unwilling to communicate through the K2 device?
You might be picking that up off me, but that's
Nice.
exactly how I feel right now.
Sick in your stomach.
Oh,
You also get I know it might sound weird, but you also get a bit of sensation in your groin as well, like in your bowel area.
yeah.
Like, not like you want to go loo, but like it's your bowels feel. It's like in
When I'm
between your
taking
bowel
stuff
and your
from my
groin.
ABS and on my other thing, like
Right. I'm picking it up off you, then.
Yeah. My stomach.
Cheers,
What happens then?
Brett.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Christ, you're working with each other's energy, and especially if you're working that closely with someone, you will pick up on stuff, you know.
Yeah. I like sometimes I go to it's like somebody's got a bad leg. You're like,
Yeah.
it's some, it's
I'm just
like-
waiting. I'm just because I'm partially blind. I'm waiting for the time when he walks into a lamppost. I can laugh at him for once.
I almost feel like right. There's something. I mean, it's almost like.
Who picked? Martin seen something in the garden.
Did he? What did he see?
Like a reflection, but we wasn't sure whether it was actually a reflection of me or if it was a reflection.
Shall I tell you a little story as well?
I actually feels like there should be a building right where your garden is supposed to be, like where sort of like where the trampoline is. But there.
Like a big, like sort of castle, like do the rock castles made out of like the old stone.
Yeah, but I'm seeing maybe I don't know if it's a barn or a wall.
Yeah, that's what I'm feeling.
But
Like,
it's-
it's like an outhouse then, like a
Yeah.
like a tower.
Yeah.
Not so much like it's the same sort of stone you would build.
If
You know,
go,
oldie worldy stone like.
if you go across those fields,
Yeah.
right over to the left, you come to the main road opposite Castle Mynach.
Yeah.
Castle Mynach translates Monk's Castle. There's ruins of the old monastery opposite.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, what over in here? Over there?
Yeah, about 2-3 miles over to your left somewhere.
Ah.
I'll
hang on,
check
is it?
that
I'll
out,
just get my bearings actually.
We'll check that out. Investigate that shit out of
It's,
that.
you know the entrance to Miskin Manor on the main road? To the right,
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
to the right,
Yeah.
there's meant to be what's left of some ruins of a monastery.
Oh, okay.
So I've been told to do.
I'm gonna have to check like again an old ordnance map and have a look because
There's definitely something with it. This old man goes back a long way.
it's like it's there.
Yeah,
I
I can see it. Like.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
It's like I can see a grassy bank and it's there. It's a bit like do you know like you ever been to Ogmore Castle? Do you know like you got like the outhouses and stuff around the sides of it?
Yeah.
It's a bit like that,
Yeah.
but like
Is there a river around here?
Ely
Close.
River somewhere, yeah. Yeah.
What's that bad? What have you heard?
Oh, just saying. You don't see something like that, eh?
Yeah.
That wall there.
Yeah.
That like exactly.
That
like
is exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah, exactly what I'm saying.
That's exactly.
that wall. Not this. That.
Yeah.
There.
Can you zoom it up? Can we zoom it up?
I don't know. Where is that, Matt?
Here.
Here.
What, right here?
Well, I don't know if it's right here, but it's... I just typed it in and into images.
That's exactly what it looks like, that wall
Yeah.
there. That's the side of it, I can see.
Finally, some validation. The sickness I was picking up on in the bedroom was associated with Richard, something that commonly happens when two mediums work closely together. We pick up on what is happening around each other, but we finally found something associated with the land, which may point to why the spirits are haunting the property.
Right, so the exercise is called treeing, right? It's a meditation exercise, and what you're doing is you're balancing your energies, right? You're balancing your energies with the earth, and you're balancing the energies with your spirit, alright? So it's kind of like a way of just essentially creating balance in your life. It actually helps you with, well, it can help you with everything in your life, alright? Helps you with your thought processes, it can help you with, because essentially your thoughts create your reality around you, right? So it's a good exercise to do if you're feeling like frustrated, overly negative, depressed, or if you're just feeling just generally out of balance. Obviously, if there's spirit around you as well, it has the double whammy of being able to protect you, and it protects you as well against like negative people.
As Richard and Martin returned to the bedroom to continue the investigation, I stayed to show B some techniques on how to manage her emerging psychic sensitivities by going through some basic grounding and protection techniques.
Black smoke, and just do that a couple of times, alright? Breathe in, breathe out. I just want you to focus on that, breathing in white light, and then out black smoke. I want you just to focus on your stomach area, okay? And just imagine a beautiful white light in your stomach, okay? And just say to yourself, now this is your energy. And as you're breathing, focus that energy and just imagine like bits of it being collected from like around the house or anywhere. Imagine just sparks of that energy coming towards, so it's growing. So you're collecting your essence, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I put my laser grid on with a fully charged battery and I recorded it, and it was like, it just went gone. And I've just opened the brand new battery, put it in there, and come on now. So This has gone off 3 times, so I don't know. Don't like that, it's very strange.
And you feel the Earth's energy start to rise. So once again, bring the energy of the Earth up through the roots. Past the foundations of the house. Into the soles of your feet. Connected to your ankles. And travelling up through your knees, your legs, into your stomach and up through your chest. Down your shoulders, your back, your arms, hands and fingers. The beautiful energy of the earth now rising up through your head, through the bark of the old tree. The energy then just reaching out through the branches and the leaves, reaching up into that beautiful sun-filled sky, a beautiful clear blue sky.
You know when you said like at his own pace and thing, whenever it came to the lights and the energies, it seemed to be almost like animated. It just went bang, and all of a sudden it was this huge thing.
Each time you do that, it'll be different. Each time you do that, it'll be different because you get what you need, see? So if you're feeling overly anxious, it'll get rid of that anxiousness.
Well, I must be really nervous because my knees wouldn't stop moving when I was doing it.
Which ground did you do then, Jack?
I did the train.
Right. I think, is this something, because what's happening is when she went to bed she's shaking.
Who's shaking?
Yeah.
Shakes.
Shakes in bed and the bed shakes. I was thinking, is this something?
It doesn't happen all the time, but it happens like every couple of weeks maybe.
That's what Dabs complains of.
Right.
Yeah, it's build up of energy, see.
When that happens, right, focus on your heart, here, right, just imagine a white light building from your heart, right, until grow it and grow it, just breathe nice and deeply, nice and calmly.
So what is happening on this investigation, with technology acting up, multiple spirits making their presence known, predominantly though this old gentleman, linked to the land? Well, the answer is actually something quite common with those who experience activity in their homes. As the saying goes, people are haunted more than places, and this seemed to be the case here. Essentially, B was becoming increasingly more sensitive to spirit, possibly triggered by a personal event of some kind. As her sensitivity grew, so did her light on the radar, so to speak. Spirits who, for whatever reason or another, want their story to be told are drawn to those sensitive, so that their message can be heard. Will we find out any more information about the identity of this gentleman and why he is unable to rest? Join us next time to find out, and remember, we present the evidence. It is up to you to determine if this is paranormal. I am Jared from Paranormal Now, and I'll see you in part 2.
One come across here to this, in this direction, to the corner of the cupboard, and then one come across the top here, the ceiling, and then one sort of like, it was almost like it was in front of the camera moving across, and sort of
There's
went
a
to the
time
doorway.
index on this, so we kind of have an idea what time to look
Yeah.
for. And
Yeah, that all of them happened in the first minute.
right,
So
because obviously if you're...
this is a second recording. I've done the first recording when my you see my laser light go from full on bright to nothing in less than a minute.
Well, it's drained the battery.
Yeah. And I opened a new battery, just put that in, and it's not working. So I'll have to check when we go home. I don't know what's caused that. But this camera's gone off 3 times up there, and it would not let me link in to the action camera. So that's why I sat upstairs for.